First, there was menace.
There's a whole lot more coming.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the
There's a
money?
whole lot more coming.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the
There's a
money?
whole lot more coming.
Where is the money? The biggest unanswered question is where is the
There's a
money?
whole lot more coming.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?